We're back in the garden, and I promised you to share one of my pranayama practices. Pranayama is a big category for breathing exercises in the world of yoga. You may think of yoga as poses and yoga classes and all of that, and that's okay. But in the world of true yoga, in every moment that you take time to pause and feel the breath flow, feel the prana, the life force energy, you're practicing yoga. So our yoga practice is every breath, every loving awareness of being one with the breath, merging into the breath, and feeling nourished from within by the breath. That is why a lot of my poems talk about the breath, the lover, the mother, the loving breath, the nourisher. So let us get to this one simple practice that I would love for you to try every day for the next 21 days, or however many days you're on lockdown or quarantine or self-isolation or social distancing. It doesn't matter what you call it. For however long you're in this state of going within as you wake up in the morning. This is to be practiced before you have food. So before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, when your belly is empty. And it's called Kapalabathi. A lot of you may know the practice. It's not new. It's been around for a long, long time. But we're bringing ancient practices back to today's world, to what we need now in this moment, and it's magical to do so. The way I do it, it's very simple. I consider a round of Kapalabhati 30 breaths, 30 inhalation exhalations, and then I do 3 rounds for one cycle, and the whole practice is actual 30 breaths in one round. So 3 rounds will be 90 breaths, and then I do 3 rounds will be one cycle, so I'll do 3 cycles. So that would be 30, 30, and 30, 90 breaths. And I do 90 breaths 3 times, about 270, close to 300. And they say when you practice Kapalabhati, when you get to an advanced level with it, you can do up to 360. So it's not recommended to do more than 360 of those breaths in one sitting. So however you build it, you can divide that 360 in 3, and then you get 120, and then divide 120 to 3, and then you get 40. So you could, start to 20. That would be more at the basic level. This week you do 20, 20, 20 in one cycle, and then 3 cycles of that. Next week you do 30, 30, 30 in one cycle, 3 cycles of that, and then you can start to build it up, 40, 40, 40, 3 cycles of 120. To get ready for this, you don't have to worry about anything. You just have to sit on a chair. I'm sitting crisscross on this lounging chair because it's comfortable to me. It could be done sitting on the edge of a couch, on a chair, in a lotus pose and half lotus pose, however you would like to. Just making sure your back is straight. You want your spine to be elongated. This technique purifies the lungs, the sinuses, the whole respiratory system, so it's incredible. But it also calms the mind. It wipes away, it sweeps out and wipes away every mind movement that has been hiding in there. Mind will move, it is her way. So it wipes the mind movement, and it gives you that quietness, that contentment, that bliss, that peace. And it becomes a state of joy and intoxication if you'd like to experience that. So, secret, keep your back straight, hands, palms can be open to receive if you'd like, or down on the knees to caress your knees. Feel this relaxed state of being with me. So don't get too much into your mind. Oh, it's got to be perfect. I'm a yogi now. I've got to be this or that. None of that silliness. Just be like I'm being with the drops of the sweat on my forehead and the sun right now. Just be and receive. You're going to receive from the breath, the beauty. You're going to cultivate a relationship with the breath through this practice. That's my wish anyway, that I can inspire you to do that, to go beyond the technique. And I just relax shoulders. I keep my spine straight. I take a deep breath first to get ready. And then I keep my mouth closed, and I'm going to pretend that I'm fogging up a mirror as I exhale through my nose. It's a gentle, hidden inhalation here. It's like a panting little puppy, like a dog panting, the noise that you hear. But the idea is to not contract the body, the abdomen. A lot of people get into the technique and they contract the whole body and they feel it down here. You're going to tone the muscles of the abdomen no matter what. The idea is to relax face, relax everything, shoulders, back, and fog up. So practice with me, closing your mouth and fogging up a mirror just with your inhalation. Everything goes through your nose. If you feel that it's forced and you lost control in the sense of now you're again a rigid being, just smile, stop, and try again. Oh, that breeze is so beautiful. So this is the relationship with the breath. We got to start somewhere. And through this practice, we're going to experience different levels of how we receive this breath, how it purifies our mind and our whole emotional and mental self and physical self too and beyond. So let's try again. I'm going to start to 20. As I said, the basic level is start to 20 rounds, 3 rounds of 20, and that's one cycle. Okay, so relax your back. And you may close your eyes if you'd like, to bring everything inside, bring the awareness of just you and the breath. There is nothing but you and the breath. Oh my goodness. My loving mother breath is holding me in her arms right now. Feel that. As you feel that, let's begin. You may open your eyes as you stop. Notice how you feel. I'm going to take a moment to readjust, and I'll go for another round of 20. Open my eyes again. Notice the effect it has on you. For me, it's a heating, warming effect all over the whole being. This prana, which is the subtler form of breath, has manifested now into the breath flow. So the life force, the prana, is flowing through beautifully. One more round, 20. And here you have it, you have a whole cycle. So now you could do 3 cycles of 20 each. I would love to know or hear from you of how you feel every day, every morning and every afternoon or evening as you do this. It is said that twice a day is enough. So even if you start with morning only, that's plenty. But if you get so excited and so intoxicated with this bliss or this peace, you may want to do it more than once. Just know that overdoing it is not a good idea. And I'm not going to comment on that. The name of Kapalabhati has a meaning. And I'll leave you with this. Kapala means shining. Bhati means skull. So the skull shining, forehead shining. So as you do this breath practice, grateful for the sunshine and the sweat here. As you do this breath practice, when you close your eyes, you may perceive or have the experience of a lot of light coming in, because you are the light. So more of that inner light will be revealed to you. And how exquisite is that? I'm leaving you immersed in your breath and in your light today. With gratitude, you're so loved. Namaste.